And we are rolling with Daniel Olivera at Virginia. And one of the things I noticed right away is these amazing sculpture-like mocks you made. Could you tell us about them or how you were inspired?
Yeah, so I do a lot of like system as well as Bionicle stuff, and I like to really mix them together and kind of mess around with what I can do. So we have a few like video game things, a few other random little models from here and there, a few collabs and stuff like that. So I really pull inspiration from everything that I can. And then they're like, breaking down real quick, we have on the end over there the horse. It was for a Bionicle castle contest, so it was mashing the two ideas together. So I went Japanese style with a little Japanese base, and then built a Bionicle horse with a samurai on it. And then I wanted to like kind of give that wow factor. So like, how can I make this different from anything else I've done? So I did a little balancing act with the tail.
That is one of the models that stood out to me right away. Him and the lion.
Mm-hmm. The tiger. Yeah.
Tiger, sorry. And well, the tiger. Tell us about that. It's like a balancing act in itself.
Yeah. So the tiger was for a Bionicle contest, round one entry, and the theme was 3D art. And I really enjoy the sort of like metalwork sculptures that like artists do and stuff like that. There's also a lion statue out in San Diego, I believe, San Diego Zoo, named Rex, and he is standing on his one paw in a very dramatic like jumping pose.
Wow, yeah.
And so I wanted to kind of get both of those ideas, mash them together, and put them into this. So it was a feat of getting the base to be able to actually support all of it while also doing some tricky little things along the way.
So what are you most proud of? Is it more the art form of the Lego or like the intricate building of it?
I would have to go with the art form. It's interesting. I do a bit more organic building, so everything's a bit more smoother, more natural looking. And I've always literally wanted to try playing with the more technical aspect of things. I can't wrap my head around it somehow. I don't understand how, but yeah, like everything I do usually comes out pretty organic looking. Again, it's based off of me going more towards the creature side rather than the character side kind of thing.
That's what stood out to me was the fact that even though it's Lego, it doesn't necessarily look like Lego right away. It doesn't strike you as Lego.
Yeah, no, when I look at Lego pieces, I usually look at them as the shape that they are rather than like their intended purpose.
Right.
So like down on the table over there, we have the Wilbur from Animal Crossing. On his nose is a Han Solo shoulder piece from the Star Wars buildable figures. And I was like, the only thing I saw was a beak. That was it. I did not see a shoulder, no nothing. I was like, this is literally the perfect beak size. And then I just went ahead and did all the rest of it somehow.
A lot of prop builders will do that. They'll just be walking around and find a piece and they go, oh, that looks like something I could use for something else.
Exactly. And I'm always messing around with really weird pieces as well to see like, what can I get out of this? For example, the metal tiger up here, the spine is made out of squid launchers in Bionicle terms.
Okay.
It's a very very awkward and non-usable piece that like kind of just goes to the bottom of the bin and nobody really thinks about it too much. So I was like, why don't I go ahead and see what I can do with it? So the spine is made up of several of them in a row, and then there is one also hidden in the face structure.
Oh wow. Yeah. So what are you most proud of? Which one of your favorite builds?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
Yeah, every one that I keep doing is like, okay, this one was pretty good. And then it's like, well, I really want to work on this next project now, so I guess we'll see what happens from there. But I definitely would have to say, all right, the Watcher from Horizon Zero Dawn's always been a good staple, a good standout. The Kumamoto, the Samurai and the Horse, has also been getting a lot of good reactions.
Yeah.
But I think the last one was the Tiger, and that one's everybody's really enjoying that one. So I'm like, okay, you might be the favorite for now. We'll wait till next month, and we'll see where you stand.
And how long you been building with Lego or coming to shows?
Yeah, so I started building maybe age 5, like with Duplo and stuff. So just starting out kind of thing. And then school happened, and then I forgot about it. But then I came back around, I want to say 2006 possibly, where like Bionicle and Nika started happening, and I was like, okay, I can get behind this now. And then just slowly building up the collection. But only lately, it's maybe like 5 years that I've actually been taking it kind of seriously, where it's like, okay, I actually want to build things that people kind of recognize and are looking better than what I have previously done. It also comes along with getting a job and having money to buy the Lego that you need. But yeah, it really hasn't been too long, and I've had some lucky breaks along the way.
So you've said you've entered contests. Have you won any?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, so we have Brick World Chicago over there, and I have won Best Mecha, and then I've been nominated for Best Mecha as well, Best Creature, a bunch of little trinkets here and there. I even have like a Bionicle concept art book from a contest I did. I've had 2 models invited by Stuart Harris himself to go to the Lego house to be on display. Like, it's just little things here and there that I've like really haven't like wrapped around my head of, but
And in Lego World, it's probably the biggest show.
Yeah.
So to be recognized there is an achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for talking with us. I really liked your builds. They stuck out to me. Amazing. They look more like artwork to me than Lego builds.
Yeah. No, it's all just what can I do next with the next thing? Like, where can I bring more life into my builds? So yeah, I'm always challenging myself and seeing what I can do with the next thing. So it's always fun.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. No, thank you.
All right.